Guys, so today we're playing Mini Mega Factory. If you want to play, it's just a normal game. There's a tutorial, I've already completed this one. And then so basically in this game, what you have to do is you have to, for example, make a factory like mine, and then when it starts producing, then when you get to eventually to here, then you will get more rewards. And if a ore falls out here, then it will disappear because the game doesn't want you to laugh. So basically today we're gonna play this game, and as you can see, I've already got a lot of things. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start fresh, and yeah, you get it. First I have to leave though. Alright, I think it's fine. Alright, well. I'm gonna try and rejoin again, okay? Maybe it's just a bug. Okay. So, which one should we do? Should we do gravel, copper, or empty plate? Let's do copper. Okay. Alright, now we're at copper. Nice. So what you're first gonna want to do is set up something like this. Once you set something up like this, then just do this. Or you can delete these, clear these, and then if you just place these like this, then your basic setup should be complete. Now we just have to wait until 40 bucks. The game is a little bit laggy, sorry about that. And now we're about to get to 40. So every milestone, it says what you get. So it says an arrow, and then you can take some of these. I, for example, will take this one. Now what you're always gonna want to do is you're gonna delete this and this. You're gonna delete everything, and you're gonna rethink it, okay? And you do not, just one thing, do not, and I mean do not place the drills until you have the furnace down and it's finished. So, for example, I'm just gonna do something like this, a basic setup, and then if you do get a value scanner, I'm gonna recommend you to build something like this. Then, if you place a value scanner like this, then it will scan the value of the ore. And now, what you can do is you can place these guys, and you can watch them work. So as you can see, the next milestone is 90, and yeah. Wait, what? I think. Oh wait. Alright, so first we're gonna put this. like this. Then we're gonna put this, and this. And guys, I'm sorry, but I don't know what this cooler does. So if you know, type it in the comments, please. Because I might be doing a part 2 if you guys like this video. So let me just check this. So as you can see, we're just gonna farm out until we get some multipliers and some things to get. And yeah, you understand my point. So we're about to get second milestone. And yeah. So now we have the second milestone. So we can either do a looper, a splitter, or a material sorter. So basically what a looper does is that it loops around to again, so that your ores can go through the production line again and get double the effects, but have a risk of exploding. But these two things are very good, and I will get the sander, since the sander is a very good ore, or thing, like since the sander is so good, I always pick that as my first actual machine that upgrades, since it's actually very good. It increases the toughness of your ore and gives you plus a little value, and makes them tough. Makes them tough. For example, look, for toughness, it makes them 2 toughness, so it makes them less toughness, in fact, but it still gives you a little more money. So as you can see, while I was explaining everything, we have gotten nearly enough to get to 200. So basically, if you have this setup, or if you have something similar to this, then if there is the option, get more drills, because drills are everything in this game. Let's see. So, for example, we can just make this and get the furnace too, so we can have multiple of these stations. One for iron, one for copper. So, now I will delete these. I'll just delete everything since it's easier that way. And I will start from this corner. So, first, I will do this and this. After I do that, then what happens is that I put a compressor and compressor. I don't really know if these will explode. I guess we'll look after. But these two, sander and compressor, are very good together, since this one adds toughness, and this one takes toughness. But one tip, if you want to make it sideways, you can't have a sander or something else like this, since it will just get stuck over here. What you actually have to do is you have to put a conveyor down and then place the sander. But in our case, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do it the other way. So now that I did it the other way, now you're asking, why did I do it the other way? So it's so that I have more space over here to work with later. I will update this eventually, but for now I will just add this, and then right before exiting a value scanner. That's one of the best tips I can give. You can never place them sideways. You can never place them sideways like this. As you can see, they're very small, but they have a lot of toughness. which means that was just a test. And now you'll see why I got the looper. Alright, so instead of using 2, we're going to use 1 compressor this time to save space. So first I'm going to do this, and then or this and this. I personally want 1 of each, so I'm going to put 1 over here, and then I'm going to put this here, the compressor here, sander here, and I'm going to place the looper. First, I'm gonna test it, see how it goes. Ooh, I think I was stuck on that one. Alright, so now I'm gonna test it and see which way it goes. I have not used the looper before, however. Okay, I guess it doesn't work. So I don't really know how to use the looper. I'm sorry, guys. So I will continue with the basic setup. But if you know how to use it, you can loop it around like this, and then it can go again. And yeah, you understand what I mean, I hope. And now it's important to put this and then the value scanner 1 away from the furnace. You can place it on either side, it doesn't really matter, but I place it on this side. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the drills again, and we're just gonna wait until I get 300. This is generally a kind of relaxing game, but for some people it might be boring, and that's okay. We all have our own preferences. I'm not judging you if you don't like this game. Just I hope you like other videos I want to make. So right now we see that it's the same value. So right now we almost have this, and now we got it. So let's see. What should we get? Guys, I am going to get this one or this one, since this one is useless because we don't have a ramp yet. And to get a ramp, and you need a conveyor ramp to make it go up, and then when it falls through it gets an upgrade, but we don't have a ramp. So what we're gonna do is we're either gonna go with this one or this one. I'm thinking that we go with this one, since it's a high value scanner. Since we have a high value scanner here, or top value scanner. It didn't really change much though. As you can see, that's the lobby, and there's some tunnels over there for decoration, but this place is pretty chill. This game is pretty chill. There's no toxic players. Oh, we got gold. Nice, our first gold. So basically, it's just a factory game. It's not that complicated, but you still need to learn a little. Oh, I get it. So this is so the cooler is an ice upgrade. So if you're doing the ice tundra event, then you always have to get the cooler, since there's so much silver there. Let me check the looper. And this platform is, for example, if this platform is for example, these are your drills, and you have conveyors on top of them, right? And but you can't really move the ores on top since yeah, it's there's a very big gap, and I don't think you can place them. Oh, you can. Wait, where are the platforms? But there's also platforms which can do this. But they're like a place where you can put. So, for example, see, you can't put this. So you can't put something like a machine on this, or can you? But you can't place it in midair. Okay, that's the only restriction to that. You can't place it in mid-air. Okay, but because look what happens when you try to put it in mid-air. I'm pretty sure it doesn't let you. Yeah, honestly, I don't even know anymore. So, oh, we got the next milestone. So, next, I'm gonna see if we have anything good. Yes! We got the multiplier, guys. We got the polisher. So the polisher basically polishes the materials, like in the name. Y'all know why I explained that, but yeah. And you also get 2. But there is also a maximum of 2. You can only have 2 polishers. Buster. And then finally we're gonna place the top value scanner. Then a conveyor. And then a furnace. So right now, this is our setup currently. We're about to reach the big milestone, which is, I'm pretty sure, 1,000. And 1,000 is actually very good, since it just gives you better and better things. As you see, the base ore value now increased by 30. So the polishers don't really do much. They do like 15, like 50 more each one, but it's still something, and it does make it go up faster. But if you have 2 mines and they all produce ores worth $2, you get double the money, and you don't have to wait as long. So that's our goal for today's video, to get a sustainable ore that is over 2 or just $2. So yeah, and as you see right now, we're about to hit the second to last milestone, and yes, we just now hit it. So we can either get this, or this. So I'm gonna choose this. Wait, let me check what did you... Okay, guys, this is good. Since now, I can delete this for a little. Place the Thor. Since the Thor needs burning ores to ignite, or to be melted. So I'm just gonna do that real quick. Wait, I think I did it wrong. I'm gonna place 2, okay? I just should warm it up. Maybe I also need a second one on. Ah, yes, it's on now. But if it doesn't get touched by flaming ores in a long time, then it will turn off. So you don't really have to worry about that. Just telling you so there's no confusion. And I don't want to beg for subscribers, but if you do want to subscribe, you can. Alright. So guys, here we have a problem. So right here we can place the conveyor to go like this and like this. Easy fix. Just make sure you place the sander in the right direction. It looks exactly the same from both sides, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same. It looks a lot like the same. And yeah, be careful that you place it on the right side. And the person who made this game had a really cool idea, and I like the game. So yeah, shout out to him. Wait. Alright, now. So guys, splitters are used, yeah, you can see here. So right now, I'm now gonna place, where is it? I guess. Alright, now we placed one of those. I'm gonna place one of these, since I also want a iron mine. Now let's see how much we make each time. $2. Yeah, so that's our goal for the video. So the base value is $1. We got a 2 times multiplier. Thankfully really cool. And if something says like ice upgrades have unique interactions, then that means that they basically work better on specific ores. So burn works better with adamanite and basalt, and ice upgrades have unique interactions like silver, with silver. So right here you see all the ones I've already done. Electric, sunstone, steel, silver. Yeah, a lot of things, pearl, obsidian, ice, yeah. You get the point. And so, overclocker, it sets the ore on fire. And I got 5 boilers. Now I'm gonna delete these. I'm gonna clear all the ores. Thanos snap. Okay, now I'm going to replace this with 2 boilers. And we're gonna try that and see if it's better. So we're gonna put this right here and this right here instead of first. And it does not give that much more. It sounds like a kettle, to be honest. So I'm just gonna redo the entire thing. So yeah. I'm gonna put both of the drills on copper this time. And then I'm gonna put 2 polishers. Then I'm gonna put 1 sander. one compressor over here, the second compressor over here. Then over here we have we're gonna put the geothermal extractors. Wait, I forgot about the unspoken rule. And then after that we place 1, 2, 3. Wait. 3. Alright, so and then the last boiler will go right over here. Then after boiler we're gonna put the thaw, and then after the thaw we're gonna put the furnace. Alright. Now this looks a little complex, but this is a pretty basic setup to what the other people have. See, they have all of that. Yeah, that. Some people even have mega factories reaching out into the sky, so this is relatively easy to make for beginners. As you can see now, we're gonna look on how these look and see if they survive until the end. So they do. We forgot about one thing. Top value scanner. And it's still the same. Don't know why, but it gives a burning mutation effect or something. So I think that's gonna be it for today. Bye guys.